Well, we keep telling you the issues that are going on in New York City when it comes to the drug issues, cannabis, prostitution, illegal migrant situation. One place we've discussed a lot about is the red light district on Roosevelt Avenue in Queens. We've shown you videos of it. But recently we've gotten some new videos, and it has nothing to do with the prostitution that's going on. What we have here is we have gangs openly selling Social Security, driver's license, and fake green cards to people on the streets of New York. Yeah, we have gangbangers. We have multiple gangs from out of country. MS-13, we have the Venezuelan gangs. We have the Dominican gangs. Very soon we'll probably see a push to the Haitian gangs. We're probably going to be seeing a repeat of Mariana Boat Lift 2.0. And that's coming. But now what you're seeing, and this is why we're saying, how are these illegal migrants working for companies like Grubhub, Uber Eats, and stuff like that without a green card or Social Security? This is how it's happening. This is where we've had the situation on there. And it's happening right on the streets of New York. And there are plenty of videos out there by many of those who have gone undercover to buy IDs. And this has happened. This has been spotted, by many of those who have been, that they've been documenting the situation that's been going on the streets of Roosevelt Avenue. We're going to read into this. This is exclusive from the New York Post. Gangbangers openly sell fake IDs, green cards to migrants on the New York streets as officials warn of danger. Criminals with ties to MS-13 and other gangs are selling fake green cards and Social Security cards to migrants on street corners in Queens, a dangerous security threat as rogue newcomers pour into the Big Apple. This week, Post spotted at least 10 men camped out in broad daylight at 4 different corners along Roosevelt Avenue in Queens, hawking the bogus documents from $80 to $250. The forged Social Security numbers can be used to open up a bank account and potentially obtain a real driver's license. Permanent residence cards are also known as green cards, give immigrants the lawful right to live and work in the United States. Many migrants buy the forgeries to land jobs where employers do not look carefully at the documentations. Armed with such IDs, a person could load up a truck with bombs and bring it underneath the Holland Tunnel and create something major and disastrous, warned Bruce Forkard, a former special agent charged of Homeland Security investigations in New England. For someone that wants to do terrorist activity or a national security threat, it is easy to establish this second life within the U.S., said Forkard. I guarantee you right now, we're just waiting for another 9/11. On Wednesday, along Roosevelt Avenue, between 82nd and 103rd Street, stretching from Jackson Heights to Elmhurst and Corona, the Post observed. 5 hooded men gathered outside the La Gata Gosa Bakery, whispering social to the passersby, chatting up in Spanish-speaking clients near the massage parlor where there's prostitution. One offered a Post reporter pristine permanent residency and Social Security cards for $80. They work, the shady salesman assured, showing an example of the forged documents on his phone. I need your name, your whole name, your age. I could take your picture. Some of the group members darted from the corner from 82nd Street stairwell to below Madeline's salon with customers in tow. The cash handoffs and document pickups take place behind a glass door, according to one observer. Another fake ID peddler sitting in a chair outside of an insurance office between 102nd and 103rd Street, offering fake green cards for $180 and a Social Security card for $70. He said many people purchased the fakes, but declined to specifically how many he sold. One black market seller brought up a reporter into the stairwell beneath a barbershop where he asked the scribe to enter his name, age, and country of origin onto the phone. The salesman initially asked for $200 for a green card and Social Security card, but the price was negotiated down to $80. The Post didn't buy the cards. Another fake document peddler was captured on video sitting on a chair on the sidewalk under the elevated train tracks, according to the footage posted by Instagram account Zombies in New York. The Roosevelt Avenue sellers are affiliated with the 18th Street Gang and with the ruthless MS-13, a high-ranking police source said. Both gangs originated in Los Angeles and are rivals known for violence and drug dealing, but also selling fake IDs. It's big business, they said. The source said the transnational criminal organizations running the mills have also helped smuggle migrants, creating a one-stop shop for undocumented newcomers, Folkart noted. Roosevelt Avenue have been known to investigators as an East Coast epicenter for fake IDs. The area has also been a hotbed of prostitution, with the Post recently exposing the open-air market of sweethearts, as known on the popular YouTube videos. Area residents and workers are outraged by the fake ID mills in their midst. If they're doing Social Security numbers and nobody says shit, next time it would be weapons and passports, said Z. Omar, 24, a clerk at the Candy Grocery Food Corp on Roosevelt Avenue. And this is correct. There's a lot more to this article, and do catch it. But we have rogue elements. When they say, well, these people, they've had a hard time over there. They're coming here they're coming here to do illegal activities. Not all of them, and I'll say not all of them, but a good chunk of them. Expect, and I'm telling you, expect we are going to get rogue elements of Haitians coming across the waters into Florida and across through the Mexican border as well, because of the issues that are going on in Haiti right now. You got cannibal gangs on there. What's going to stop some of those cannibal gangs coming into the U.S.? Nothing at the moment. You blame this administration for what's going on. You blame this administration. You also blame Governor Kathy Hochul, Mayor Adams, the district attorneys throughout New York that have not stopped this issue. It is very simple to stop these issues, and it's shut down the border, shut down what's going in, arrest those. You have to remember, the first thing that each one of these illegals has done is they violated the law. They crossed the border. This has been said many times before. You hear AOC going like, well, they haven't violated any law or anything like that. Yes, they have. They have violated the law by crossing the border illegally and not through legal means.
With all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way.
They can get, asylum situations if they do it right. But the thing about it is they're not going to, because they're going to have to wait on long lines. This is why they're grabbing illegal Social Security numbers, fake green cards, driver's license, any ID that they can get them easily, a bank account. We've seen illegals have cars. They've had electric scooters that they're making deliveries for Grubhub, Uber Eats, and many other food services. Where did they get their IDs to that? They've gotten it illegally. They're either sharing it or basically they've gotten it illegally. About if it was your information, would you want your information being used by someone else? Honestly, that flags. If someone uses your Social Security number and they use your identification, and they open a bank account and on that could flag an IRS intervention at that point, because the IRS is going to say, hey, listen, we have a bank account that you have $20,000 in. I don't have a bank account with $20,000 in it. Where do you have that? And you're going to have to go through this whole situation where you're going to have to change your ID, change your social security number, or whatever has been stolen from you. Remember, they are using IDs that are stolen identities. These gangs need to be shut down. If El Salvador can sit there and arrest every gang member, go through a spot, we can do it as well. The people say, well, they have rights and stuff like that. So do the people that they're defaulting on, the stolen IDs, the people that they've robbed, the people that they've murdered. This is the situation you need to understand. We are in a crisis mode right now. Unless something is done, it's going to end up into a chaos situation. We went through it through the 80s. We went through it through the 90s situations. Now we are going through it again here in 2024. So tell me in the comments below your thoughts about this. Let me know what do you think? What do you think we should do? How should we handle it? It's very important we know this. And don't forget, share this video. Share it with people that you know, because they should know too. You should be checking, your social security number. You should be checking your identification. Make sure that it's not being used by someone else. So remember, hit that like, share this video, and maybe today's the day I earn your subscription. Until next time, thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.
Thanks for watching, commenting, and sharing this video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, as this helps the reach of this channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have the ability to help support this channel, as new internet laws around the world will diminish our reach and affect our sponsors. If you choose to help, there are two ways listed in the description below. The first link will lead you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will lead you to our gear shop, where you can buy shirts, mugs, and other gear. Discounts will be listed on the site. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.